Hello, my name is Kevin. I'm the BMW genius here at Myrtle Beach Automotive, and today I'm going to be doing a delivery video for you on your brand new 750. I'm going to do all of the features on the inside and outside, so let's get into it. So on the door handle, I'm going to show you the keyless entry. So I have the key in my pocket right now. All you have to do is on the inside, there's these little ridges sticking out. Just put your finger on that, locks up the whole car. You can see that the mirrors fold in for that. Then I grab the door handle, now the car is unlocked. Alright, so now onto the back for the trunk. Right underneath the BMW logo, you're going to have your button to open up the trunk. And again, just like the keyless entry, as long as you have the key on you, just give it a little kick. That'll close it or open it, vice versa. And lastly, on the side over here, you have your gas cap. As long as the car is unlocked, this is going to be unlocked. Just push to open. Premium gas only in that, and then when I lock the car up, can't open it. Alright, so now let's move on to the inside, show you all the features in there.
Okay, so now onto the interior. We're going to just start off left to right, make it easy. So all of your window controls, mirror controls are over here as well. Down here at the bottom is your set 1 and 2, as well as your massaging seats. Trunk button is right up here. Light controls should be pointing straight up for automatic, so you don't have to worry about that. Right behind the steering wheel is your turn signal, as well as the board control for the instrument cluster, and then right underneath that is the automatic high beams. On the left side of the steering wheel is the automatic cruise control, or active cruise control, my bad. You just turn it on in the middle there. These two are for the distance in between the other cars in front of you. This is going to be your speed. Heated steering wheel right in the middle. All of your entertainment on this side. Volume, changing channels, answer and hang up phone calls, and then the voice assistant in the car. The voice assistant is going to be your best friend. She can do a lot more than just saying navigate, blah blah blah. You can just say take me to closest target, call so-and-so, change interior color to purple. Behind the steering wheel on the other side are your wiper controls. Just push that up once and it'll go into automatic. At the bottom left of your instrument cluster, you'll have your gas tank, as well as the miles till empty. This is the part that I was talking about that can change with the BC button on the end of the turn signal. And then the middle, when the car is actually on, will be navigation. Down over here, you'll have your start button, as well as the auto start stop off. If you don't want the engine to turn off while you're driving, when you come to a stop, it will die down. If you don't want it to do that, you can press that. This is your safety features, so if you wanted to change anything in those, just go on there, configure individual, change it as you please. It is your car. Down here is all of your presets, as well as your volume and changing channels. You can preset addresses or radio stations, whichever one you want. This whole section is just going to be climate control, defrosters, changing the temperature. Heated and ventilated seats are down here. Now down in the center console area is going to be your gear shifter. Hit the unlock on the side, pull it all the way back for drive, all the way forward for reverse. Press the P to park. Don't push it like this, you'll end up going into neutral. Just push like that and it'll work fine. Down here is also your driving modes. Anytime you turn on the car, it's going to be in comfort. Just remember that. You have your parking sensors. Whenever you go into reverse, these will automatically turn on. And I'll show you that now. You see that come up on the screen. This is what you'll see in reverse. It's just grayed out over here because I have the door open right now. Right underneath that is a blind spot camera. So if you're pulling out of a parking spot, you can hit this to get a fisheye lens of everything around you. Then it's your height control down here. So if you want the car to sit higher or lower, just press this and you'll see it move. It's pretty cool. This is your handbrake. Pull it up to turn it on, push it down to turn it off. Auto H stands for auto hold, and that'll hold the brakes for you. So after you push it all the way in and then let go, the car will just sit there, and then it won't move until you tap the gas. And next to the gear shifter is going to be the controller for the iDrive screen, and we're going to go into that just a second. I want to show more of this. So you want to turn to move up and down, left or right, whatever screen you're looking on. And then when you're highlighted on something, you'll push it straight in. You also have all these quick menu options up here. Main menu, media, map, navigation, communication. Now up here, your main screen, again, just control it with this, or you can tap it if you want to. Inside of media is going to be all of your radio stations. Sirius XM is on here for a full year for free. And then obviously you have FM, AM radio. Your phone will end up popping up down here as a Bluetooth device. Inside of communication is where you'll pair your phone. Want to go into mobile devices, new device, phone calls and audio, and then go through it on your phone from there. On nav, it's going to give you a full screen navigation. This is definitely where the voice control comes in handy. Hit that, taking you to closest target, directions to 123 Main Street, and it'll just start going. Don't talk too slow. You want to talk in a very conversational tone, and then it'll just pop up for you. If you take pauses, the car might cut you off. So just make sure to talk regularly to it. Same thing for calling people. Say, call whoever, and then it'll just pop up for you. Next menu that we're going to go on to is car. And that's going to have all of your settings, vehicle status, vehicle information, owner's manuals in here. I would say go through the settings, mess around with everything. There's just a lot of different stuff that you can customize. Mess around with that, make it your own car. Inside the vehicle status will be your tire pressure and any of the services that are going to come up. And it'll let you know date and how many miles. At the bottom here is the owner's manual I was talking about. You do have an actual book, but if you don't want to read the book, you have it all right here. And lastly is going to be apps. Inside of apps, you have, I see most people use the weather app on here. You can ask the car, hey, what's the weather going to be like today, tomorrow, next week? And it'll pop up the app for you. The other one I see people use is the drive recorder, and that'll actually utilize all 4 cameras that are around the car and use them as dash cams so that you don't have to have something hanging up here. Pretty cool. Saves everything to the hard drive of the car, and then you can put that onto a USB down here and then give it to an insurance company if you get into an accident. Next up, we're going to start going to the roof. So right here underneath your rear view mirror is going to be your 3 garage door buttons. Just hold the button on the remote and then hold that button or whichever one you want to save it on there. And then hopefully it'll start opening up your garage right after that. Also up here is all of your light settings. And in between the lights, there is a control for the back sunroof. Open and close it right there. Then you have the main controller for this sunroof. Just give it a little bit of force and I'll go back. Along with this sunroof, you have the Sky Lounge on here. So whatever color you choose as an interior color down here, it's going to show up as a halo effect up here. Really, really pretty at night. And then you also have your SOS button up here. Just hit that if you get into an accident or if you run out of gas, flat tire. That'll call BMW directly. This car is also equipped with the gesture control. It's this little square up here. So what you want to do is make sure that you have your elbow on the center console and then your hand right above the gear shifter. And you point at the screen and you can turn up the volume, turn it down, go to the next song or station, go to the previous song or station, mute it or pause it if you're playing from a phone, and then unmute or unpause. Alright, so we are now moving on to the back seat. So right here are some of your controls for the shades. So this one on the far left is going to be for the rear shade right behind you. This one is for the sunroof, that's right there. And then this is the left shade and right shade right there. then obviously your window. You also have a save 1 and 2 right here for this seat, same as the other one. And there's also a massage button, again, same for the other one. Down here, you also have your own climate control, along with heated and ventilated seats for the back seat. You can mess around with that however you please. If you press the sync up front, it's going to sync the front one with this one. Now, for the special thing back here, where you would normally have cup holders, pull that down. You still have cup holders if you just do it right in the middle, but the back seat actually has its own seat controls, hence why you are able to save your own seat. So you have all your normal controls there, but this is going to be the main thing back here, is your touch command. So I can turn it on and take it out of this holder. You could leave it in there if you want to, but really cool thing about this is that you're able to change whatever you want, basically. So like right now I'm looking at all the radio stations. I can hit the little speaker there and turn it up from up there.
And listen right here.
Mute it again so that you can hear me. But yeah, change the station however you like. You can even do Sirius, or if you wanted to do Bluetooth audio, you can do that. Go back to the home page, hit the navigation, just tell you where you're going, and if you have a destination set. And then inside of car is going to be more settings. So we can actually go, let's just go to the rear climate. Now that'll be the top one. So that'll actually allow you to control this just up here instead. And I can turn that on, and you can see it down here turn on too. I'll turn that back off so you don't hear that. Slide this over. We can go into the seats next. And I'm going to select the left one because I'm in the left one. And then I can actually click on headrest, move that up. You could probably hear that motor going. Then I can also click that, lift up the front, put it down, or I can just put it into a neutral position. And then put it back, because I want to lean back a little bit. And then again, save it if you want to. And then there's your 1 and 2 up there again. You can do the same thing for that side. And that's what those buttons up there are for. Go on to the seat massage. I don't have to touch any buttons down here. Do everything up here. Seat massage. Want it level 3. I want whole body exercise. And it's starting to push out right now. Seat climate. I'm on the left one. Turn on my ventilated seats. I want it nice and cool. Interior lighting. Change the colors all the way around. Just put it to blue. You can see that change over. Ambient highlight going to be those lights right there. Turn that off and on. You can see that dimming out, coming back on. And then sun protection. This one I think is really cool because you can actually have a visualize of everything on here. So as you can see, sunroof closed. I got all the shades on the sides closed, but I can hit open all. Gives you this animation. You can hear everything going right now. So it has opened both sunroofs, both the shades, and the rear shade as well. And then I can hit close all, and I get that cool animation again. And by the sound of that, looks like everything is closed. So command center, pretty cool. Didn't mean to do that. But after you're finished with everything, you just put it back in the holster and it'll start charging it. Don't need it anymore. It's in the way. Just put it back in place. And now I have the whole back seat again.
Alright, I hope this video helped out in learning all the features inside of your brand new 750. I hope you have a lot of fun in it. Just don't get caught having fun. Have a great day.